This book contains such fundamental keys to building a successful e-commerce business that I bought everyone a copy. Today I'm reviewing it and I'm doing it right now. Welcome back to another video today on the channel. My name is Ben from bendonovan.co.uk, and if you want to build a business that's going to help you to live that life of financial freedom, to make an impact on the world, to live the life of your dreams, spend more time with your family and friends, make sure you do hit subscribe and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss a single video that's going to help you do exactly that. Let's get into the video, and as I said at the start, I just recently read this book called Profit First for E-commerce Sellers, and I was such a fan of the book that I actually bought a copy for every single person enrolled in my Amazon Masters program, and I decided that this was so key, it was so fundamental to the success of people selling on Amazon in e-commerce that I wanted to actually resource them with it to ensure that they have every chance to be as successful as possible. The book Profit First for E-commerce Sellers is actually a sequel to the original work Profit First by Mike Michalowicz, something like that. And the original book is a book that develops the idea of the envelope system, meaning that when money comes into your business, that you actually then separate it out, allocate it for specific purposes. I was a huge fan of the idea. I loved the idea. I wanted to implement it in my business straight away. Here's the problem I came across though, is that there are many intricacies to the Amazon FBA business model. There's things like how to manage inventory. There's things like how to deal with Amazon's bi-weekly payout structure, and so on and so forth. There were things that really became a challenge to implement this system. It wasn't that it couldn't be done, it just was that there needed to be a specialized system for it. And so for too long, really, I put it on the back burner, put it on the side, and thought I'll get to this later, until such a time as I saw this book become available, Profit First for E-commerce Sellers. And I've got to tell you, it's a game changer. All right, things I love about this book, it goes through some real clear common misconceptions that Amazon sellers have at times, some myths that we tend to carry. It talks about stopping the inventory insanity. As Amazon sellers, we can fall into this trap and think, if I just have enough inventory, then everything will be okay. If I just have enough inventory for a busy season, then a busy season will pay off any debt that I incur in order to get that inventory. But the writer encourages us to actually analyze the numbers and understand whether we are a profitable business before we start investing heavily into inventory buildup, into building more inventory. She says that the busy season won't pay off your debt if you don't structure a profitable business, and that ignoring financial data is a fast track to failure. Too many people I see take an extended period of time once starting their business before starting to work on their books, on their bookkeeping. They take too long to put their data, their financials into a program like Xero or QuickBooks or something similar, and they don't allow themselves the time to analyze the data that's coming in. And so for that reason can make ill-informed decisions about expanding product lines, about expanding the business too quickly, not realizing that they're not actually in a profitable place right now. And so what this system does, what she teaches in this book, is it actually allows you to set up your bank accounts, to set up different accounts for different purposes that actually allow you to really analyze your business on a week-to-week basis, to know where you're at and to make well-informed decisions. Please learn from the mistake of others and don't make big decisions in your business before you've analyzed the data and know whether you're running things in a profitable manner. But that is what this book will help you do. The writer goes on actually to help you analyze exactly where you are at in your business at this time, to look at the numbers, to look at where you've been and where you're going, and to know whether you're healthy, how to structure things, and how to make some key changes. She takes time to analyze something known as Parkinson's law, the theory that demand for something will increase to match its supply. So for instance, in our business, when we have money coming into our account, say for instance we just carry everything in one account, when that money comes in we feel like I've got all this money to use and therefore it's going to be spent on something, right? So I might have £10,000 £5,000 come in on an Amazon payout. I only spend, £5,000 onto an inventory right now, but then because that other money's there, I get the latest software tool. I get, a new screen for my computer because, business expense, I need it. And I pay myself more than I can actually afford without realizing it. And then that inventory then goes to sell out quicker than I realized, and I need to buy some more inventory, but there's not enough money in the bank to pay for it, and it means I'm out of stock. I'm not generating the revenue I need to be generating, and then we're playing catch up because our money that's been in our account has been used up because of this principle of the Parkinson's law. So what this book actually does is it practically teaches you how to take this issue and step by step address it by actually creating separate accounts in your bank account, creating an account for profit first, hence the name of the book, right? Allocate some profit, because ultimately, if we're not in profit, then what is this all about? What are we doing this for?
If I can't scuba, then what's this all been about? What am I working toward?
And to set up an account for inventory, to set up an account for taxes, to set up an account for salaries and owners' compensation, and teaches in Profit First actually that your profit should be separate to your compensation as an owner. You should be getting paid as an owner down the line, not necessarily in the initial stages of a business as you start it up, but once you've got things running healthily and profitable, is have you being paid as an owner, but then have a separate allocation for profit that you can then decide what to do with in time. The book really addresses these principles and really helps flesh it out better than I ever could. So definitely well worth reading it. But that's the kind of structure that it gives. And then what happens is that when money comes into your account, you immediately allocate it out to those accounts so that you are not tempted to spend the money that you don't have on tools that you don't need or paying yourself more than you can afford, right? It allocates it out in order to help you with based on percentages, based on healthy margins, to help you continue to run a healthy and profitable business. A couple of quick criticisms though, however, that I will give. The title is a little bit misleading in the fact that it says that this is a book for e-commerce sellers. Do be warned, if you're watching this and you do another model of e-commerce such as selling on Shopify, dropshipping, something like that, this book will not be anywhere near as applicable to you. Really, this book should be called Profit First for Amazon sellers, which is fine by me, right? Because that's the business I run. But just as a flag for anybody that doesn't run necessarily an Amazon business, this is a book that's really focused in on that. Not only is it focused in on Amazon sellers, it is very US centric in the way that it talks and some of the things that it talks about. But I would say 95% of it is applicable to anyone selling on Amazon anywhere. So for that reason, it is a criticism, but only a small one. And the second small criticism that I would give is that it does recover a lot of the original Profit First book, which I understand, in reality is probably necessary because many people might read this book but haven't read the original. But me, myself, having bought and read the original, I felt like maybe it did just cover old ground a little bit too much, but I understand why the writer did it. So just to try and be honest and give my honest opinions about it, it is an incredible book, does have those couple of little drawbacks, but they would never stop me from buying this book. It is an incredible asset if you're looking to build a successful business selling on Amazon. And listen, if you are serious about building a successful business on Amazon, if you really do want to take this seriously, buy this book. Like, don't mess around, don't wait around. Like, buy this book because it will. It has the potential to change your financial future. It has the potential to make a difference between a business that continually struggles to make money and a business that is healthy and profitable. And so I want to encourage you, pick up the book. And if you are really serious about this business too, make sure you do check out the Amazon Masters program below. Stop analyzing a £200 investment in the future of your business when, in all honesty, I'll probably save you 10 times that in your product sourcing process alone. So often we analyze and we think, I don't want to spend this little bit of money, not realizing that it's not really an expenditure, it's actually an investment in the development of your business. And hopefully this just goes to show you the fact that I bought the copy of this book for everyone in the Masters just shows you exactly the kind of value that I want to deliver to the people that I'm training and teaching how to do this business model. So come on, stop messing around, stop playing games. Let's do this for real. Let's build successful businesses together. Check out the links in the description of how I can help you on the journey. If you've liked this video, make sure you do hit the like button. Drop me a comment below of what you think of the book, or are there any other books that you recommend for any of us to read on this journey. Make sure you do hit my face below to subscribe to the channel. Great content coming up. Got some great stuff planned for you coming up soon. And if you want to watch a video about how to actually do your bookkeeping on Amazon when you're running a business on Amazon, make sure you check out the video link below. I'm sure that will be of help, and I will see you in the next video real soon.